Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. In our today's lesson, we will discuss about the peculiar behavior of beryllium. So, beryllium is basically from group 2A elements. As we have already learned, it is from group 2A elements and it is known as basically alkaline earth metals, and it is the first member of the alkaline earth metals from group 2A in the periodic table. So as it is the first member, so it is having just some its properties that just differ from the other group elements. So that's why it is showing some peculiar behavior. Before the study of its behavior, we must know about the simple properties of the beryllium, as the name is beryllium, and the symbol that we use for this it is Be, and its atomic number is 4. Its protons and electrons are 4. Its electronic configuration is can be written as 1s2 and 2s2. It contains 2 electrons in its valence shell. Its atomic weight is almost 9.01, or its mass number is 9.01. Then its physical state, that straight line is showing that it is a solid at 20 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, it is an alkaline earth metals. Its structure is hexagonal, and its acidic basic properties is showing that it has an equal relative strength of both acid and base. So this was a simple overview about the beryllium. So let's study its peculiar behavior, that how it is different from the other. In the first, we have the reactivity of the beryllium. Before that, you guys must know that it is the lightest member of the series in the group 2A. It is the lightest member of all the alkaline earth metals. On the other hand, it is just different because of some properties, as it is having small size and it is having high electronegativity value. It's high electronegativity, so that's why it is having some peculiar behavior from the other elements. For example, when we talk about its reactivity, it forms the covalent complexes, but all the other elements do not form the covalent complexes. It has high melting and boiling points. It does not react with the water even at an elevated temperature. So do not react with the water when we are going to increase the temperature or at decrease the temperature. This is the peculiar behavior, while on the other hand all the other alkaline earth metals reacts with the water. Like we have magnesium, it reacts with the water and it changes into the hydroxide, that is magnesium hydroxide, but beryllium do not reacts with the water. Then it does not combine directly with the hydrogen gas, and it do not combine directly with the halogens, do not make the metal halides, and their halides are basically covalent in nature. So beryllium is the metal that is hard in nature, like an iron, and it is also hard enough to scratch the glass. So this is the main property of the beryllium. It is very hard, like an iron. On the other hand, the other alkaline earth metals are softer as compared to the beryllium, but it is still harder than all the alkali metals. On the other hand, its melting and boiling points, already we have learned, it is very high. As a reducing agent, the group 2A elements, we have just seen that when we talk about the reducing agents, the group 2A elements all are having enough power to reduce the water. However, but with water, it is forming the insoluble oxides that contain or resist the further attack. For example, it reacts with the water, it changes into beryllium oxide. It is the very tough coating that is resistance, create the resistance to the further oxidation. Next, we have reducing ability of the beryllium. We have already learned the group 2A elements that all have reducing power, or they are known as the reducing agents, as all the elements can reduce the water. But on the other hand, however, when beryllium reacts with the water, it forms the insoluble coating, and this coating just protect its further as beryllium oxide. So beryllium is also particularly quite resistant towards complete oxidation. So even by acids, it is resistant to oxidation just because of this strong coating that formed over it. On the other hand, beryllium is only the member of its group which reacts with the alkalis. Beryllium reacts with the alkalis, and the product that is just formed, it is the hydrogen. But on the other hand, the other members of the group 2A do not react with the alkalis and do not give the hydrogens. This is the peculiar behavior of the beryllium as a reducing ability. Then we have resistance towards the oxidation. As we have seen that beryllium oxide, it is the very tough coating that formed over the surface of the beryllium when it get reacts with the oxygen. So that's why it do not react further. So it becomes least reactive towards it. After that, when we have its reaction with the bases like sodium hydroxide or the other alkali metals, it reacts like sodium beryllium oxide plus hydrogen gas. So here it produces the hydrogen gas, and this product is called as sodium berylate. So we have already learned the resistance towards the oxidation while other members are not. We have learned its reducing power, we have learned its melting and boiling points, its solubility. All these are the peculiar behavior of the beryllium. So this was the simple overview about the peculiar behavior of the beryllium. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries you may ask me about that. And the next we will talk about the general behavior of the alkali metals, that what are their main properties and features. For that time you guys keep learning and have a good day.